welcome to another episode of Ruin to Rail. You joined me halfway through a repair of a Heljan Class 14 teddy bear. I was hoping this would be a quick fix, and being a Heljan, of course not. So I thought I'd turn the camera on and sort of record this bit, because I thought this might make some interesting content for you guys, as sort of content's been a bit slow recently, so I thought I'd start filming this for you. And my main problem that I'm currently dealing with, after gluing all the sort of the bits and bobs back on, is the base keeper plate here. As you can see, it is literally just friction fitted, which isn't great. And one of the main problem I'm having with it is this wheel here is rocking far too much left and right, and causing an awful clicking sound, and actually sort of derailing on some occasions. And the main culprit is the base keeper plate here. So as you can see, it's got these little tabs which hold the wheels in place, but on this side you can see here that there's one missing. It is snapped off. Now, I mean, this is sort of second hand, so I'm not directly blaming Heljan for this, but to be able to snap off a tiny little clip there doesn't sort of scream the best quality, really. So at the minute I'm just trying to find something to fill that gap back in, which then will stop the wheels rocking. But I'm doing that, all the pickups have all sprung out, so I need to try and get those back in first, which is a long and painful process, really, because as soon as you move the wheels, they all pop back out again. Okay, right. So at the minute I'm just sort of experimenting, see if I can just sort of place a little bit of hot glue in the gap, and just let it dry, and then hopefully that'll just sort of create a plastic barrier. Or I can try and fill the sort of the axle there with a bit of plastic, maybe that might be a bit better. Because I've got a small snippet of 3D printed plastic here. I wonder if I just literally snip off a little sort of square arm. The only problem is it might sort of, I don't want it to fall out, really. I don't think that's long enough, is it? No, it's too thick as well. Okay. Might need to get some scissors instead for this, so I can just sort of snip out a sliver. Let's see. Right, okay, that fits quite well. Let's see if I put the base keeper plate back on. Well, it stops it from rocking quite so much. I just really don't like this base keeper plate just being like friction fitted. I mean, the clips are probably worn down, so. Right, let's go and take it to the track and let's see how it operates. Okay, we've got some coaches hooked up, give it some power. Maybe back to the drawing board. Okay, so there we are, I've got a little step piece. Let that dry and then fit that back in, hopefully. That will create us a bit of the height that we need. Okay, we are now back at the workbench once again. Yeah, the idea works. It stops it from rocking, stops the clicking, but in true style, it's now got a new problem, which the base keeper plate now doesn't fit on anymore. Or well, it does fit and then comes off, which is not great. So what I might try to do is maybe sand this piece down, I don't know. If it was screws, screwed on, it won't matter, because it's sort of clipped in. If that, I mean, it's hardly even sort of clipped in really. You've got these tiny little lugs on the ends here that just click into the inside of the chassis, but why they couldn't put like a screw there and a screw there, I do not know. Yeah, I don't know, I'll just have to keep sort of fiddling around with it, I guess. Okay, I mean, I've managed to dump it down slightly, but you can still hear it clicking. And now the fly crank is shaking left and right, no idea why. So that is literally zigzagging left and right. Right, back on the bench again. I've removed the brake shoes, see if that's going to make a difference. What I'm doing at the minute is just trying to sort of bend these clips out ever so slightly, just to see if they can make better contact with the inside of the chassis. But obviously don't want to try and snap them, because obviously that would be making it a lot worse. Just try and bend them out ever so slightly with my thumb, just to try and hope that they then sort of stick out slightly more. If I put the little bit of plastic back in, all the pickups popped out again for the 5th time. Okay, that's a slightly better fit, I think. Not amazing though, you can still just pull it straight out. Right, let's try again. Bit of power up. Well, what I think I might do is just let it have a run in, sort of 20 minutes in each direction. Just sort of try and bed everything back in. Yeah, I might just not have to run it with the wagon leads, which is going to be a bit of a shame, because that's what I actually sort of bought the loco for. And you might be thinking, why are you running it with French coaches? Of course, these class 14 teddy bears would have run with the wagon leads on the MVR, which obviously I'm hoping to model in the future. So I was going to get the BR green one and the BR blue one, and they could have topped and tailed with the wagon leads, but it might seem that they're not quite up to the job, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I'm going to give it a quick run in. Hopefully that'll just bed everything back in slightly. Well, there we are. That's one Heljan class 14 teddy bear. Running light, it seems fine. If it's got a light load, it all seems to run okay. It's just when it's sort of put under a bit of strain, yeah, it seems to struggle and makes that clicking noise, but I suppose that's just something I have to live with, I guess. So what I'll do is I'll just do give it a light sort of freight load or a little wagon load or something, and just do a couple of running shots around the layout with a few wagons or something. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Enjoy these next few shots. I'll change my mind. I'll went for some teak coaches instead. Look smart.